Closing your eyes. Bringing awareness to your posture with inhalation, lengthening the spine. With exhalation, releasing any tensions. 2 more deep breaths in here. One more breath. Bringing your palms together in front of your heart center. Taking deep inhale for Om and opening mantra. Vande Gurunam Charanarvanda Sandarashita Swatma Sukha Vaboda Nishreyase Jangalekai Mane Samsara Hala Hala Moha Shantye Abaho Purushakaram Shankha Chakra Siddharinam Sahasra Shirasam Shvetam Pranamami Patanjalim. Namaste. Making your way up to stand in Samastiti. Bringing your feet parallel to each other, together or gently separated. Engaging your thigh muscles. Directing your tailbone down, engaging Mula Bandha perineum muscles, belly gently in, shoulders open, face relaxed. One deep Ujjayi breath in and out, making the sound coming through the throat. One more in and out. Starting Surya Namaskara A. Come inhale, hands up, gazing up. Due, exhale, fold. Treni, inhale, head up, chest up. Chatwari, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana or Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, chest, chin. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. Staying here for 5 deep Ujjayi breaths. 1. Gazing towards your navel. 2. Tailbone pulling up. Spine is lengthened. 3. 4. micro bend your knees. Micro bend your knees. And 5. Sapta, inhale, step to the front, halfway lift. Ashta, exhale, fold. Nava, inhale, all the way up. And exhale, Samastiti. Round 2. Ekam, inhale, hands up, gazing up. Due, exhale, fold. Treni, inhale, halfway up. Chatwari, step, jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. 5 deep Ujjayi breaths. 1. Spreading your fingers wide, pressing all the surface of the palm. 2. Rolling your shoulders away from the ears. Bend your knees and lengthen more your spine. Lengthening that part down, yes. 3. Beautiful. Now try to straighten a little bit. Yes, a little bit, not too much. 4. And 5. Sapta, inhale, step or jump front, halfway lift. Ashta, exhale, fold. Nava, inhale, all the way up. And exhale, Samastiti. Round 3. Ekam, inhale, hands up, gazing up. Due, exhale, fold. Treni, inhale, head up, chest up. Chatwari, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. 1. 2. 3. 4. Smaller distance. And 5. Sapta, inhale, step or jump front, halfway lift. Ashta, exhale, fold. Nava, inhale, all the way up. And exhale, Samastiti. Round 4. Ekam, inhale, hands up, gazing up. Due, exhale, fold. Treni, inhale, head up, chest up. Chatwari, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. 5 deep Ujjayi breaths. 1. 2. Okay, love?
I have a
3.
just right hamstring overstretched.
Okay. 4. Lengthening the spine. And 5. Sapta, inhale, jump front, halfway lift. Ashta, exhale, fold. Nava, inhale, all the way up. And exhale, Samastiti. Last round. Ekam, inhale, hands up, gazing up. Due, exhale, fold. Treni, inhale, head up, chest up. Chatwari, jump back, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. 1. Feet hip apart. 2. Tailbone pulling up, gazing towards your navel. 3. Lengthening the spine. 4. Don't move, just allow me to adjust you. And 5. Sapta, inhale, jump front, halfway lift. Ashta, exhale, fold. Nava, inhale all the way up. And exhale, Samastiti. Surya Namaskara B. Ekam, inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Due, exhale, fold. Treni, inhale, head up, chest up. Chatwari, jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. Sapta, inhale, right foot between your palms. Virabhadrasana A, gazing up. Ashta, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, palms right below the shoulders. Nava, inhale, upward facing dog. Dasha, exhale, downward facing dog. Ekadasha, inhale, left foot between the palms, gazing up. Dvadasha, Chaturanga Dandasana, exhale. Trayodasha, inhale, upward facing dog. Chaturdasha, exhale, downward facing dog for 5 breaths. 1. 2, lengthening your spine. 3, gazing towards the navel. 4. And 5. Panchadasha, inhale, bending the knees, jumping front, halfway lift. Sodasha, exhale, fold. Saptadasha, inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana. And exhale, Samastiti. Round 2. Ekam, inhale, Utkatasana, chair. Due, exhale, fold. Treni, inhale, head up, chest up. Chatwari, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. Sapta, inhale, right foot between the palms, Virabhadrasana A. Ashta, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Nava, inhale, upward facing dog. Dasha, exhale, downward facing dog. Ekadasha, inhale, left foot, Virabhadrasana A. Dvadasha, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Trayodasha, inhale, upward facing dog. Chaturdasha, exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. 5 deep Ujjayi breaths. 1. Direct your hands a little outside, tiny, so then you can try to work on straightening. Yes, here you go. 2, Ujjayi breathing. Good job, very good. 3. 4. Pressing. And 5. Panchadasha, inhale, jump front, halfway lift. Sodasha, exhale, fold. Saptadasha, bend your knees into Utkatasana. And exhale, Samastiti. Last round. Ekam, inhale, Utkatasana. Due, exhale, fold. Treni, inhale, head up, chest up. Chatwari, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. Sapta, inhale, right foot between the palms, hands up. Ashta, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Nava, inhale, upward facing dog. Dasha, exhale, downward facing dog. Ekadasha, inhale, left foot between the palms, hands up, gazing up. Dvadasha, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Trayodasha, inhale, upward facing dog. Chaturdasha, exhale, downward facing dog. 5 deep Ujjayi breaths. 1. Open your legs, hip apart, a little wider, yes. 2, deep Ujjayi breathing. 3, 4. Step your palms back a little bit. Perfect. And 5, Panchadasha, inhale, jump front, halfway lift. Sodasha, exhale, fold. Saptadasha, inhale, Utkatasana. And exhale, Samastiti. Good job. Moving into Padangusthasana. Stepping your feet hip apart. Keeping your feet parallel to each other. On the inhalation, opening your chest. On the exhalation, folding down. If possible, grabbing onto your big toes with your second and third finger. Otherwise, just placing your palms somewhere on the shins. Lengthening your spine with inhalation. And exhale, folding down, bringing your rib cage closer to the thighs. Staying here for 5 breaths. 1. If you're bending the elbows, opening them to the sides. 2. Belly sucked in, tailbone pulling up. 3. Rib cage is coming closer to the thighs. Try to deep. Yes. 4. And here, tailbone up now. Yes. No screaming. And 5. Inhale, head up, chest up. Exhale, placing your palms underneath the feet, Padahastasana. Inhale, straightening the spine. And exhale, folding deeper down, keeping your belly deeply sucked in. Relaxing your neck down. 5 breaths. 1. Ujjayi breathing. 2. Belly sucked in, rib cage closer to the thighs. 3. 4. Work on lengthening that spine from that part, bending gently and lengthening. And 5. Inhale, head up, chest up. Exhale, palms to the hips. Inhale, coming back all the way. And exhale, Samastiti. Moving into Trikonasana. Inhale, stepping your right foot farther to the back, keeping more or less one leg distance. Directing your right toes to the back of your mat. Left toes 90 degrees. Ensuring that the right knee is facing the same direction as your middle line of the foot. Inhale, opening your arms. And exhale, folding down, holding onto your shin, ankle, or big toe. Gazing up towards your thumb. Or straight or down, wherever comfortable for your neck. 4 more breaths in here. Keeping your right thigh engaged. Rolling it outside. I can see through the trousers even. 3. 2. Pushing hips forward and opening from here. Engaging the thigh muscle. Engage. Yes. And 1. Inhale, using your core, pulling yourself actively up. And exhale, changing the direction. Now your left toes facing front of the mat, right toes 90 degrees, ensuring that your left knee is facing the same direction as the toes. Deep inhale and exhale, leaning to the side and then dropping your palm down, wherever feels comfortable today. Keeping your neck in comfortable position for yourself, ideally gazing up. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Working on opening your chest. 4, rolling the thigh externally. Yes, engaging the belly. 3, breathe. Good job, beautiful. 2, And 1, keeping your belly in. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, moving into Parivrtta Trikonasana, directing your right toes to the back of the room. Left toes 45 degrees. With your next inhalation, rising your left hand up. And exhale, fall, leaning forward and then dropping your left palm, ideally on the right side of your foot. Right hand stretched up. Remember about squaring your hips. Remember about maintaining corridor if needed. 4, Ujjayi breathing. If you need, using the block or keeping the palm on the inside of your foot. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming back up all the way. Exhale, changing the side. Left toes facing front of the room. Right toes 45 degrees. Again, ensure your hips are square in here. Maybe maintaining a little corridor, so stepping your foot to the edge of the mat if needed to square your hips better. Inhale, rising your right hand up. And exhale, leaning to the front and then dropping your palm on the outside of the left foot, if possible. Rising your left hand up, gazing towards the fingertips. 1. Deep Ujjayi breathing. 2, keeping your legs strong, engaged. 3, pressing the back of your right leg towards the floor. 4, engaging that leg, push. Yes. Good job. And 5, inhale, coming back up all the way. And exhale, Samastiti. Moving into Parshvakonasana. Inhale, stepping your right foot farther away. So now we want to have more distance between our legs. Directing your right toes to the back of the room, left toes 90 degrees. Again, ensuring that the knee will be just always the same direction as the middle line of your foot. Inhale, opening your hands, bending your knee into 90 degrees ideally. First option with your forearm on the thigh. Second option, palm on outside of your feet. Gazing up towards your fingers. 5 breaths. 1, rolling, working on opening your chest up towards the ceiling. 2, 3, rolling up. 4, open your knee a little more. Yes. And 5, using your belly muscles, inhale, coming back up. And exhale, changing the direction. Left toes facing front of the room, right toes 90 degrees. Hips open. Inhale, opening your hands. And exhale, bending your knee just above the ankle. Lengthening your right arm. You can make more distance. You can bend that knee more. I know it. More. Come on. More. One more step. 5. Sorry, 1. 2. Beautiful. 3. Perfect. Breathing. 4. Work on opening your chest, rolling up. Yes, not sleeping. And 5. Inhale, coming back all the way. Exhale, squaring your hips to the back of the room, moving into Parivrtta Parshvakonasana. Again, we want to ensure that the distance is enough between the legs. Philippa, step your left leg back. Twisting one. Big distance. Inhale in here and exhale, dropping your left knee first, just to find the proper alignment, to square your hips. Inhale, rising your left hand up, and exhale, hooking your elbow, hooking your upper arm on the outside of the right leg. Maybe holding your palms in Namaste, or if accessible, holding your left palm on the outside of your right leg. Straightening the left leg and straightening the right arm if possible. Gazing towards your fingers. 1, 2, push yourself away from the floor with that leg. Yes, like that, beautiful. 3, and now, 4, wrong leg, other leg. And 5, using your belly muscles, inhale, coming back all the way. And exhale, switching the sides. Left toes facing front of the room. Right toes 45 degrees. Squaring placing your knee down to square your hips better. Inhale, rising your right arm up. Exhale, hooking arm on the outside. Maybe holding Namaste, maybe placing palm outside of the foot, straightening the leg. Stretching the left arm, gazing towards the fingers. 5 breaths. 1, Ujjayi breathing. 2, push yourself up with that leg. Yes. 3, and now trying to switch deep. Minimalizing the space between rib cage and thigh. 4. Should square more, so just more to the back. And 5, heel to the back, only heel, like this we want to be, yes. Inhale, coming back up all the way. And exhale, Samastiti. Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, stepping your right foot back. More or less 1 leg distance, and then bringing your toes gently inwards. On the inhalation, opening your chest, straightening your spine, placing your palms on the hips, and exhale, folding down. Placing your palms right underneath the shoulders, in one line with your feet. Inhale, straightening your spine, opening your chest, and exhale, folding deeper down, bringing crown of the head towards the floor. Staying here for 5 breaths. 1, 2. Work on rising your tailbone up and lengthening the spine. 3. And now folding down, keeping the ribs in that position. Yes. 4. Good job. And 5. Inhale, head up, chest up. Exhale, palms to the hips. Inhale, coming back all the way. And exhale, releasing. Prasarita Padottanasana B. Inhale, opening your hands to the sides, stretching them. Exhale, palms back to the hips. Inhale, opening the chest, squeezing your elbows closer to each other. And exhale, folding down. 5 breaths. 1. Squeezing arms towards each other. 2. Lengthening from here. 3. 4. A little lower you can go, no? Okay.
Without what bending my back.
All right. And 5. Inhale, going back all the way. And exhale, releasing. Inhale, opening your arms. Exhale, interlocking your fingers, bringing your wrists together. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, folding down, working on bringing crown towards the floor and arms closer to the floor. 1. 2. Very good. 3. Deep breathing. 4. And 5. Inhale, coming back all the way. Exhale, release. Prasarita Padottanasana D. Inhale, opening your hands. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, folding down, holding onto your big toes. Fista grip. Inhale, head up, chest up. Exhale, head down towards the floor. 5 breaths. 1. 2. Try to bring your body weight more forward and micro bend your knees. Yes, and gently forward. Here you go. 3. To not lean too much to the back. 4. Lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. And 5. Inhale, head up, chest up. Exhale, palms to the hips. Inhale, coming back all the way. And exhale, Samastiti. Parshvottanasana, bringing your palms in Namaste at the back, if possible. Otherwise, holding onto your elbows. Choosing your version. And inhale, stepping your right foot to the back, squaring your hips to the back of the class. With inhalation, lengthening the spine, and with exhalation, folding down. Again, we want to ensure that hips are squared, so maybe maintaining the corridor. 1. 2. Gazing towards your right thumb. Toe. 3. Deep Ujjayi breathing. 4. Bringing ribcage closer to the thigh. And 5. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, switching the sides. Inhale, lengthening the spine. And exhale, folding down. 5 breaths in here. 1. 2. Deep Ujjayi breathing. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, coming back all the way. Exhale, Samastiti. Vinyasa to Utkatasana. Inhale, hands up, gazing up. Exhale, falling down. Inhale, head up, chest up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending your knees, jumping front. Into the chair, Utkatasana. Holding for 5 breaths. Gazing up towards your fingers if possible. 1. Belly in, lower back flat. 2. Not leaning too much to the front with your knees. 3. Deep Ujjayi breathing. Tuck your tailbone a little more in, belly in, yes. 4. Feet parallel to each other. Knees above the feet. And 5. Exhale, folding down, Uttanasana. Inhale, head up, chest up. Exhale, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot between the palms, Virabhadrasana A. Staying here for 5 breaths. 1, hip square, knee just above the ankle, not turning away inside. 2, strong belly, strong arms. 3, move your foot outside, bigger corridor, and toes towards me. 4, perfect, strong belly, good job. And 5, inhale, switching the side, and exhale, bending the left knee above the left ankle, gazing up. 5 breaths. 1, keeping your hips squared, belly sucked in. 2, strong arms. 3, you can keep your palms together because you are very, very good, stretched. 4, gazing towards your fingers, so you want to, just the hands here, bending back, and now gazing up. And 5, opening your hips into Virabhadrasana B. Hips open, gazing towards your left fingers. Directing your right toes into 90 degrees now. 1. Ujjayi breathing. 2, ensuring that the knee is above the ankle. 3. Strong belly. 4. Not sleeping with arm. And 5. Inhale up and exhale, changing the side, bending the right knee, straightening the left leg, left foot 90-degree angle. Gazing towards the right fingers. 1. 2, gazing towards the fingers. 3, strong leg, very good. 4, beautiful, Hannah. And 5, exhale into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, jump through. Exhale, moving into Dandasana, ensuring that your glutes are going to the back. Maybe taking a cushion if you're using the cushion. Lengthening your legs, heels and the ball of the feet pulling to the front, hips pulling to the back, palms on either side of your hips. Inhale, straightening the spine. Exhale, bringing chin to the chest. 5 breaths. 1, deep Ujjayi breathing. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, head up. Exhaling here. Inhale, holding onto your big toes, fistal grip if possible, otherwise just placing the palms on either side of your legs. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, folding down. 5 breaths. 1. 2, deep Ujjayi breathing. 3, toes up, feet together. 4, beautiful, keep it engaged and keep lengthening. And 5, inhale, head up, chest up. Exhale, placing the palms on the sides, maybe interlocking the fingers, maybe holding onto the wrist. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Maybe still staying somewhere where you are in the previous option, just keeping that option, working on lengthening the spine. 1, deep breathing. You want to lengthen more. 2, inhale, lengthen, touch my chest with your back, yes. 3, keep your belly in, keep pulling your toes up. 4, hips back, toes front, yes. And 5, inhale, head up, chest up. Exhale in here. Inhale, crossing your legs and jumping back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, jump through. Purvatasana, placing your palms behind. If you're not sure about measurement, palms next to the hips. Dropping the elbow, placing palms where the elbow was. Pointing your toes, sucking your belly in. Inhale, pushing your hips up, directing toes towards the floor. Maybe raising your head to the back if that's comfortable for the neck. 1. Keeping your feet together. 2, deep breathing. 3, pulling your hips up, breathing. 4, fingers open the space of the palm placing. And 5, exhale, releasing your hips down. Inhale, bending your knees. And exhale, jumping back to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, jump through. Moving into Janu Shirshasana. Inhale, bending your right leg. Bringing your heel close to the perineum. Lengthening the left leg. So again, ensuring that both glutes are going back, that you're sitting on your sitting bones. Maybe using the strap, maybe just holding the palms on the outside of the leg. Choosing your option for today. Inhale, lengthening your spine. And exhale, folding deeper down. If possible, holding onto your left wrist. Gazing towards the big toe. 1. 2, lengthening the spine. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, head up, chest up. Exhale in there. Inhale, crossing your legs, rising up just a little bit and dropping down. Switching your legs. Bending your left knee, straightening the right leg. Again, ensuring that the posture is proper and that the heel is touching on the perineum. Inhale, lengthening the spine, choosing your option. Exhale, folding down. If possible, holding on to the wrist. Gazing towards the big toe. 1. 2, bending your elbows towards the floor. And lengthening the spine. 3. Bending your elbows towards the floor and lengthening the spine. Yes, just gently bending and lengthening now. And 5. Inhale, head up, chest up. Exhale in here. Inhale, crossing your legs and jumping back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending the knees, jumping through. Exhale. Moving into Marikshasana A. Bending your left leg. Keeping a little bit of space in between the inner foot and inner thigh. But here the heel we're trying to bring closer. From here, straightening the spine. And what we really are working on to enter as deeply as possible in here. So we want to reduce that space between the ribs and inner thigh. For that, you need to suck your belly in. Inhale, lengthening the spine, rising your left hand up. Exhale, leaning down. Entering as deep as possible, rounding your hand around and holding onto your right wrist, ideally, or just binding your hands or holding onto your clothes. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, folding down, gazing towards your big toe. 5 breaths in here. 1. 2, a little more space. Also here, more space between. Beautiful. 3, deep Ujjayi breathing. 4. That's sleeping. And 5. Inhale, straightening your back. Exhale in here. Inhale, releasing the hand. And just rising up and down. Switching your legs. Bending your right knee. Lengthening the left leg. Belly in, straight spine. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, leaning down, trying to enter as deeply as possible, bringing your shoulder blade down. Then binding your hands together, holding onto your left wrist. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, folding down. 5 breaths. 1. Sorry? In here, in the back of the leg as well. If you.
Yeah, I'm trying not to stretch my hamstrings.
Okay, gentle,
Just
gentle.
pointing on the back.
2. Huh? What?
But no, it's just good. My shoulders, they're tight. It's good.
Yeah. 3. It's good, it's good. 4. And 5. Inhale, head up, chest up. Exhale in here. Inhale, releasing. Crossing your legs and jumping back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending your knees and jumping through. Moving into Marikshasana C. Bending your right leg. Again, keeping the space between inner foot and inner thigh. With inhalation, rising your left hand up. And exhale, twisting. So maybe just staying in here. Or if this is accessible, binding your hands together. Holding onto the right wrist. Remember about pushing the right leg outside, what will help you to get deeper twist. Gazing back. 1. 2. Move the foot outside more and now keep pushing that leg, gazing back. Good. Yes. 3. Beautiful. Can reduce the space more. Yes. Now you can try to bind. Yeah. 4. And 5. Inhale, coming back to the center. Exhale. And inhale, rising the legs. Dropping back down and switching the sides. Bending the left leg. Keeping space between inner foot and inner thigh. Straight back, right leg active. Inhale, rising your right hand up. Belly in, exhale, twisting. Maybe binding the hands together if that's accessible. Holding onto the left wrist. Gazing back. Pushing the left knee towards the left to open more and twist deeper. 1. 2. Deep breathing. Pushing the leg to the left and twisting more. Yes. 3. Not sleeping. 4. Pushing that leg to the side. Pushing towards me. And 5. Inhale, coming back to the center. Exhale in here. Inhale, crossing your legs and jumping back into Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, jump through. And exhale. Okay, moving into our favorite posture, Navasana. Straight spine, open chest. First option, holding palms behind you if that's okay for your lower back. If that's not too much for your lower back, bringing palms to the front. If this is okay, straightening the legs, yeah? Okay, starting now. Bending your knees. If possible, straightening. Staying for 5 breaths. 1, belly deeply sucked in. 2, deep Ujjayi breathing. 3, toes pointed, knees together. 4. And 5. Crossing your legs, not touching the floor. Rising up, coming back down. Straightening the legs again. 1. 2, deep Ujjayi breathing. 3. Very good. 4. And 5. Crossing the legs, not touching the floor. Rising up, coming back down. Straight legs. 1. 2. Not giving up. 3. 4. Breathing. And 5. Crossing alternate legs. Rising up. Coming back down. Switch. 5 more breaths here. We have round 4 already. Almost there. 1. Straight back. Not giving up. 2. 3. Toes pointed. Legs up. 4. Belly in. And 5. Crossing the legs. Rising up. Not touching the floor. Coming back down. Last round with all the heart. Come on. 1. Now it has to be better than the previous one. 2. Legs a little more straight. Belly more in. 3. Toes pointed. More control over your breath. 4. Ujjayi breathing. And 5. Not touching the floor with the feet. Pressing palms on the sides. Rising up. And jumping back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale, jumping through, and exhale. Good job. We're going to skip today Bhujapidasana and Kurmasana. So let's move straight away to Baddha Konasana. Placing your feet together. Interlocking your fingers over your toes and just a couple of times gently flapping your knees up and down. Keeping your spine straight. Deep breathing. And then finding stillness, opening your feet like a book. Inhale, lengthening the spine, opening your chest. And exhale, slowly folding down, keeping your spine lengthened. Finding your posture for today and staying here. 5 deep Ujjayi breaths. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, slowly, slowly coming back up. Gently closing your legs. Hugging them for a moment. Taking a little rest. And then crossing your legs, maybe going for simple vinyasa, placing one heel towards perineum, the other crossed over, palms on either side, rising your butt up, and then jumping back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, jump through. And exhale, opening your legs into Upavishta Konasana. So again, maybe sitting on your cushion if you're using one. Rolling your glutes back. Ensuring that your toes are pointing up, knees pointing up. Maybe holding the palms just behind you for more opening of your spine, of your chest. Or maybe going to the front with your palms. If that's possible, we want to be really rolling hips to the back. At the same time, rolling thighs up. If possible, holding onto the side of the feet. Inhale, lengthening the spine. And exhale, folding deeper and deeper, bringing your chest and your chin towards the floor. Staying here in your own variation. 5 deep breaths. 1, finding your variation and keeping it still. 2, very good job, perfect. Keep engaging that and straightening and rolling to the back. 3, straightening your back. Yes. 4, and 5. Inhale, head up, chest up. Exhale in here. And inhale, rising your legs up, finding your balance. 5 breaths. If possible, gazing up. 1, 2, 3, maybe keeping your knees bent. 4, and 5, crossing your legs. Exhale, jumping back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending your knees, jumping through. And exhale, moving down to laying on the mat. Supta Konasana. Inhale, rising your legs up, separating your legs. And them on the side, if possible on the floor. If that's accessible, holding onto your big toes. Not moving your neck in here. Keeping your legs wide open. If you cannot touch the floor, then supporting your back with your hands. 1. If you touch the floor, then holding onto your big toes. 2. Supporting the hands. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, coming back all the way to seated and folding down back to Upavishta Konasana. Inhale, head up, chest up. Exhale, crossing legs. Inhale, palms to feet. And exhale, jump back to Chaturanga. Inhale, facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, jump through. Exhale, laying down. Supta Padangustasana. Maybe using your strap if you need. Inhale, rising your right leg up. Holding on your big toe with your second and third finger if possible. Otherwise, holding onto your calf muscle or holding onto the strap. Keeping your left leg grounded. 5 breaths. Inhale, 1. Exhale. 2. Keeping right shoulder grounded down. 3. Right shoulder down. This is right, this is left.
Okay, can I lift it like this?
Down. You cannot touch the foot yet, so
Okay.
just stay here, please. 4. And 5. Inhale, opening your leg to the side. Maybe keeping your knee bent. Gazing to the left. 5 breaths in here. 1. 2. Bringing the heel towards the floor. 3. 4. Breathing deeply. And 5. Inhale, slowly coming back all the way. Exhale, chin to the knee. Inhale, head down to the floor. And exhale, release the leg. Inhale, rising your left leg up. Holding onto big toe if possible. Or calf, or strap. Keeping right leg down. Inhale. Exhale 5 times, keeping the left shoulder grounded as much as possible. 2. Work on sending the shoulder towards the floor. 3. 4. Not sleeping. And 5. Inhale, opening your leg to the side. Gazing right. 1. Keeping right hip grounded. 2. 3. Deep Ujjayi breathing. 4. And 5. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, chin to the knee. Inhale, head back down. And exhale, releasing your legs. Bending your knees to the chest, getting ready to roll and to jump back to Chaturanga. Inhale and exhale, jumping back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending your knees, jumping through. We will lay down, but first I'm going to show you what we're going to do. It's the new asana we never practiced yet. So we will begin with laying with our legs at the back and here holding onto our big toes. Ubaya Padangusta Asana. We'll roll up, straighten our legs and gaze up. So here hands are straight, back is straight, legs are straight if possible. Working on that. Maybe hold your knees bent in here and just trying to balance in that way, yeah? First option. Second option. Third option. Staying here for 5 breaths. Then we will jump back. Again, do vinyasa. And then we will move to Urdhva Paschimottanasana. So it will be very similar. We will bring our legs to the back, point the toes, and hold this time on the outside of the feet. So first posture was holding onto the toes, now holding onto outside. We'll roll up and keep going to stretch. Suck the belly in and then bring your chest, bring your head. I have to do it again. Bring your head. So working on minimizing that distance, closing your body in here. Just working that. I still cannot do it properly with a straight back. So just like trying to bring your rib cage closer to the tight and trying to balance in there. Yes?
So what options are there to enter the pose?
To enter the pose, you're bringing your legs to the back. I think like if you're not comfortable fully in Halasana, I see that almost everyone is comfortable in Halasana. In here you can just support yourself with hands still in here if you cannot fully touch. And then rolling up. Pointing the toes, if possible, holding in here. You can still hold your hands on the floor as well. That's first option. Second option, bring space. And third option, holding and closing your body in here. All right, let's try it all together. Selecting our option for today and then going step by step. You may always use the support of your hands behind or at the front, trying to minimize that space in the second asana, yeah? All right, let's start. Laying down on the exhalation. Inhale, rising your legs up and bringing them behind like in Halasana. From here, holding onto your big toes. And then inhale, rolling up to seated. Straightening your legs if possible and holding onto big toes. Maybe just placing your palms on the sides here. If possible, holding onto the toes. Keeping your legs maybe bent. If possible, straightening your legs, gazing up. 1. Very good. 2. Try the first option. 3. Try with hands bent first, then balance. 4. And 5. Crossing your legs. Exhale, jumping back to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, where is Vinyasa? Downward facing dog. Inhale, jumping through. Exhale, laying down. Inhale, rising your legs up. Exhale, bringing them behind the head, supporting your back all the way down. Only touching the floor, only releasing the back if you touch the floor. Holding onto outside of your feet. Inhale, rolling up to seated. In here, maybe just staying in here. Pointing your toes, tucking your belly in. Rising your legs a little up. Maybe rising them all the way up and then trying to close all your body together. Staying here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, pointing the toes, sucking belly deeply in. 3, trying to lengthen your spine more and more. 4, pointing the toes and lengthening the spine. Hold here. And 5, crossing your legs, exhale, jumping back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. Inhale, jumping through. And exhale, laying down. Going to Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose. Placing your heels close to the glutes. Squeezing your shoulder blades closer towards each other. And inhale, rising your hips up. Maybe holding onto your ankles. Or maybe interlocking your fingers and then pushing your hips up. Keeping your arms straight on the floor. Deep Ujjayi breathing. Pushing your hips up, up, up. Remember to not open your knees too wide. Hips, knees, ankles, same distance. 2. 3. Closing your knees more. 4. Closing. Pushing. 5. Exhale, slowly, slowly releasing down. Maybe staying with the same variation. Or maybe moving into Urdhva Dhanurasana, full wheel. Select your own option for today, wherever you prefer to practice. For full wheel, placing your palms on either side of the head. Bringing your heels as well here close to your thighs, close to your glutes. And on inhalation, pushing yourself up all the way. Or staying with Setu Bandhasana, 5 breaths. 1. 2. 3. Trying to straighten your elbows. 4. And 5. Slowly, vertebra by vertebra, releasing down. You okay, Max? We're very happy. Round 2. Inhale, placing your palms on either side. And pushing up. 5 breaths. 1. Maybe walking your palms a little closer to your feet. 2. Deep Ujjayi breathing. 3. What's happening? 4. Straightening your elbows, pushing chest here. Push your chest towards my hand. Yes. And 5. Exhale, releasing. Maybe only to top of your head if accessible. Taking little rest and going for last round.
Muscles weak.
So that's why you're so happy? Okay, last round. Preparing. Inhale, pushing up. 5 breaths, if possible. Now walking your palms a little bit towards your feet. 2, deep Ujjayi breathing, straightening your elbows, trying to straighten more your legs. 3, walking your palms towards. Yes. 4, pushing your chest towards my hand. Push your chest to me, chest. And 5, slowly, chin to the chest and lowering down, amazing. Taking a little rest in here, keeping your feet on the floor, just sucking your belly deeply in and pressing your lower back towards the floor. Taking a rest. Then bending your knees, bringing them to the chest. And rolling back to jump back to Chaturanga. Jumping back, everybody together, jump back. When we jump together, it's more power, more strength. Inhale, facing dog. 1, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, jump through. And exhale, laying down. Good job, guys. Moving into finishing sequence. So again, I'm gonna guide you through all the sequence. However, if you not feel comfortable with certain postures, just go with the basic thing. Basic thing, which was going with the shoulder stand, then going to halasana and releasing your hands from the back only if you're touching the floor. Then straightening. Back your if this is too much, then from here you can already move into Matsyasana. Otherwise, we will move from halasana and close Siddhasana, then moving into Urdhva Padmasana, so taking lotus, straightening your body, 90 degrees and holding on to the balancing here. After that, Pindasana, bending your here. And next one, moving down into Matsyasana, opening the chest, top of the head to the floor, holding onto the feet. And after that, straightening your legs from the fish and staying in here. If with any asana you're not feeling comfortable, then going already to the fish pose, yeah? After halasana. Oh, hello. All right, laying down, everybody on your back. Straight body. Legs together. Inhale, rising your legs up, supporting your back with your palms all the time. If you feel your elbows are opening, then just bending your knees and bringing your elbows closer towards each other. Walking your palms down towards your shoulder blades instead of keeping your palms on the lower back. And you can push your hips more above the shoulders, staying for 8 breaths. Yes. Because you have a lot of muscles in the shoulders. That's what it is. Straight legs up. 3. Push your hips. Yes. Squeeze the elbows. Ow. 4. Deep breathing. It's okay. It's good. 5. Working on walking down your palms towards the shoulder blades. And pushing your hips. 6. Deep Ujjayi breathing. 7. Legs together. And 8. Exhale, slowly lowering your legs down to halasana. Okay, sorry. 1. 2. If you're touching the floor with your feet, then interlocking your fingers, keeping wrists together. 3. Straightening your arms on the floor. 4. 5. 6. Expanding your chest. 7. Yes. And 8. Maybe moving already to Matsyasana, or maybe going to Karnapidasana, bending your knees on either side of your head, directing knees towards the floor, keeping your feet together, toes together, heels together, toes pointed, placing palms on your ears. Not moving the head in here, try to bring your feet together. Yes, and now you want to place the hands on the ears, like this, closing the ears. Yes. 3, 4, expanding the chest. 5, you touching? Yeah. Yes, you're on the bun.
Yeah.
6, oh, finding breathing into your chest. Beautiful.
That's nice. Oh.
7, little massage. And 8. Slowly taking Padmasana if accessible. Otherwise, going to Matsyasana, listening to your body. If holding Padmasana, supporting your back first. Then trying to straighten your legs up. Support your back. Support your back. Yes, support. Support your back first. Now raise your legs higher. Okay, now hips are squared. Now you can bend your hips to 90 degrees. A little. Okay, here you go. Stay. 3, 4, 5. Knees a little higher, Max. A little higher, your knees. Exhale, bending your legs, your knees towards the chest, towards the forehead, and interlocking your fingers around your legs. 1, 2, otherwise going to the fish pose anytime you need. 3, 4, and 5. Slowly, slowly unrolling and rolling vertebra by vertebra down to the floor, to the fish pose, Matsyasana. If you are still in lotus, keeping lotus for Matsyasana, directing your knees down towards the floor. Inhale, expanding your chest, holding onto your feet. You may choose to be with the crossed legs in here, then placing your palms on the thighs. Or going to regular fish pose, basic version with your feet together, legs straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Keeping your head where it is in the fish pose, straightening your legs, straightening your arms, keeping them in the same angle. Taking 5 deep breaths in here. 1, toes pointed, legs more or less 45 degrees. 2, lower your legs, point your toes. Yes. 3, belly in. 4, head is in the fish pose. 5, exhale, slowly lowering down. Beautiful job, guys. Taking a breath. Amazing, proud of you. No Shavasana. Inhale, bending your legs, getting ready to roll and jump back to Chaturanga. Yes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, what's happening with the Shavasana behind? Exhale, downward facing dog. And going back to your knees. Moving into Shirshasana, headstand. Everybody practicing in their own pace. Remember, if you're on your menstruation, we're not doing inversions. Again, bringing your arms close to each other, holding onto your biceps to take the measurement, placing your elbows right underneath your shoulders, interlocking your fingers, keeping your elbows close to each other. So we really need to keep squeezing that arms. We need to use the muscles of the arms. Top of the head to the floor, and then rising your hips up, keeping much more weight on your arms than on your head. If you are in the full headstand, staying there for 15 breaths. After 15 breaths, lowering legs to the 90-degree angle and staying for 10 breaths. Coming back up, and then sending your hips down. Resting always after in the child's pose. You may simply walk, bring one knee to the chest, and then just keep alternating them, or going up with both legs. And then step by step, making your way up without rushing. If you need any assistance, just raise your hand. When lowering your legs to 90 degrees, you need to bring the body weight a little bit more to the back, bringing your hips back. To gently balance. Good fall. I will be with you, yeah? You want to try? Keep that like that and keep squeezing. Yes, not collapsing here. Keep the weight on the arms. Head is just gently touching. Imagine you're lifting from the floor your head. Rising your hips up, keeping that space. Less weight on the head. Rise your head a little bit. Rise your head up and come back. Come back down with the head. Yes, stay like that. Walk towards me. Keep breathing. One knee to the chest. Not collapsing. You're collapsing your shoulders. Yes, you need to keep it like that, yeah? That's what you need to do, my love. Slowly working towards it. It's in the posture of your back. That's what makes trouble here.
Yeah.
You need to work on... You need to work more on your downward facing dog.
Yeah.
And then it will be much easier. Because that's because of your back posture that would help, that doesn't allow you to stop collapsing here.
Yeah.
It's not the chest, it's the
So do I need
you need to work on lengthening your spine. That's what I'm always telling you.
to do?
Hi, you're doing well. You just need to be patient, to lengthen more. Keep doing that. Everything whenever you're lengthening. When I came to you today with the Paschimottanasana to stretch, this also lengthening in downward facing dog. You can do downward dog with the strap attached to that. Did you see the exercise?
No.
I will show you after the class then. Yes.
Okay.
We will do. You will do it. And then it will be even more delicious. You want to try?
Yeah, but I'm nowhere near. Yeah, you can tell me what I do.
All right.
Like,
Let's try. So, yes, slowly, slowly. Yeah, too much rush. Holding like this, grabbing your biceps. Just really grabbing. Yes, and now straightening your hands, interlock the fingers. Wait, no rush. Make it strong, squeeze it. So this you want to keep like this, and this you want to squeeze. Yes, great. Top of the head down to the floor now. Touching your hands. Yes, good. And now you want to keep squeezing and keep that angle of the elbows, yeah? Don't allow it to collapse, keep it squeezing. Rise your hips up. Very good, beautiful. Breathe. Weight on the arms, not too much on the head. Breathe and walk towards me. One more step. Don't collapse here. Less weight on the head. Yes, one knee to the chest. You will go there. The other knee to the chest. Hips to me. Weight on the arms. Hips to me. Come, come, come. Weight on the arms, not on the head. Arms, no head. You are there. Stay. Stay. Breathe. Send your hip towards me. To me, more. Gently bend your knees. Bending your knees gently. Slowly. Resting in the child pose. Yeah! Proud of you. Stay with the hand down. Stay.
Maximum max.
Anyone else need some help?
I want to do that as well. It's a good one.
All right. Almost. Moving to seated.
We've reached the middle of class.
Okay, now we need one vinyasa in between because everyone is too distracted. Sorry, wanted to do without. Crossing your legs, last vinyasa of today. Crossing your legs all together. Palms underneath the shoulders. Exhale, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, jump through. Straight legs. And then crossing your legs. Taking cross legs position or half lotus or full lotus. Whatever comfortable for you today. Placing your palms in the chin mudra. No talking. Closing your eyes for just one breath deeply in to quiet everything what's happening around you. Complete exhale to go more inwards. Staying with your own experience, with your own practice. Opening your eyes. We'll be gazing towards the tip of the nose. So we don't want to gaze exactly to the tip like in that way. That's just direction, just to keep that focus. Gazing towards the direction of your nose. Inhale deeply. Exhale, bringing your chin to the chest and gazing towards the tip of the nose. Deep Ujjayi breathing. 1. 2. Focused on your breath and on the tip of the nose. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Ujjayi breathing, eyes open. 8. 9. 10. Inhale, head up. Exhale, palms on the sides of your legs. Utplutihi, rising up and holding. 1. 2. Staying focused. 3. Ujjayi breathing. 4. 5. Not yet. 6. 7. Last one. And 8. Slowly releasing down. Opening your chest. Closing your eyes. Taking deep inhale. Exhaling completely. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Bringing palms to your heart center and inhaling for Om and ending prayer. Swaste Prajabhyaha Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahishaha Go Brahmanibhyaha Shivamastu Nityam Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you so much for practicing. Laying down in Shavasana, taking at least 3 to 5 minutes of rest. You can choose to rest for longer. Finding stillness. Allowing your legs to open to the sides. Your hands with palm facing up. Eyes closed. Body relaxed. Body and mind free of any tension. Completely in rest.